So it's been a while since I've done one of these, but today we're going to be taking an extensive look at Prompto, what he brings with his Lost Chapter, if he's a unit that you should pull for if you don't already have him, and if he's worth it essentially. So you guys already know I'm a big Final Fantasy 15 fan, Noctis being my favorite character, but having Prompto finally get his rework and EX realization is exactly what he needed, and I'm super excited to make him a part of my team compositions. As always, the information that I'm about to present has been taken straight from the city of DV. Thank you, REM, for supporting the community in such an awesome way. I always use your website for in-depth analysis for each unit coming out, and I'm sure that many other Dissidia players do the exact same. But let's get into it. So Prompto really excels in his initial Brave, Speed, and Max Brave. He also has a moderate attack stat as well as defense. Now looking at his base stats at the maximum values, as you guys can see here, HP 12,704, initial Brave 4,783, Max Brave 10,887, and attack 3,269, and defense 3,836. Now keep in mind, these are his max stats, and depending on the gear that you have equipped on Prompto, it will dictate what value his stats will be at once you have everything equipped, essentially. Assuming that most people already have Prompto from the first go around, we're going to be mainly focusing on his passives post level 50, mainly focusing on his extension passives all the way to his crystal level 70. So starting off, we got Star Shell Extend, crystal level 55 passive, increases the Brave based on attack by 100%, applies lock and increases his evasion rate by 1 extra turn, provides the party with 12 turns of 30% physical attack up. This will also trigger a 3-hit range Brave attack plus HP attack after its use, hitting for about 80% potencies per hit. Stolen Brave can overflow up to 150% of max Brave and comes with a CP cost of 15. So this passive strengthens Star Shell and allows Prompto to finally use the Brave generated for HP damage. It's a big change to the vanilla Prompto that was released a while ago when he first came around. And just like before, he grants himself 100% evasion while applying the target lock ability and acts like a pseudo tank for 1 essential turn. His crystal level 58 is buff attack boost all, and this will raise the party's Brave attack by 20% while buffed. And this is great because the increase will allow the party to hit a bit harder if they are buffed. Now bring in support and you'll be golden as well. And it comes with a cost of CP cost of 5. His crystal level 60 is Piercer Extend, which when using Piercer, it increases the Brave hit count to 5, increases Brave hit potency to 150%. Stolen Brave can overflow to 120% of max Brave. It also deals 50% HP damage to non-targets. It also applies defense down for duration of 2 turns and applies the Life of the Party buff. Now, a Life of the Party increases the max Brave up by 10%, attack up by 30%, and when using Brave Attack Plus, Brave Attack hit becomes 2 and increases the total Brave potency by 40%. When using Overkill, which is its HP attack variant that was transformed into Overkill, it increases the party's Brave by 80% of attack before the Brave attack hits. 4 hits in total, and increases the total Brave potency by 40%. Lots of increases with Prompto with this Lost Chapter, I'm telling you guys. It also lowers his action delay, so he gets an increased turn rate right there, guys. When using HP Attack Plus, it also increases the Brave potency by 40%, so he keeps that 40% going no matter if you're using his Overkill or just HP Attack Plus. But when using Crack Shot, and you guys know when Crack Shot is available, you'll see like the 3 blue blinking lights right there on the enemy, usually whenever they just recently were broken. And it will increase the Brave potency by another 40%, and it ignores the defense, like I was saying earlier. And also deals 20% HP damage to non-targets. So instead of it just being on one target, this is going to be spread out to both targets. That 20% is going to definitely help Prompto increase his HP damage that he brings to the table. All right, his crystal level 68 is Radiance of Destruction and Power, which raises the max Brave and attack by 20%. His crystal level 70 is Attack Speed Up Extend, which strengthens crystal level 65 and provides attack up plus 5%, speed up plus 5%. So not bad. His attack and speed is what he actually really excels in. So this is just kind of giving him a little bit of extra right there. All right, so now let's take a look at his gear. So starting off with the 15 CP Cactus, it allows Prompto to increase brave damage based on attack by 50%, and also increases the evasion rate from Star Shell by +1. So he gets some extra usage, obviously, with Star Shell, and this is just like the base, as you guys can see for Cactus. His 35 CP is the Mithril Pistol, which increases the brave potency by 60% when using Piercer, and applies the defense down effect plus 20% for a duration of 2 turns. Enables life of the party effects plus 20% for a duration of 4 turns, and when using Overkill, increases the brave potency by 40%, applies attack down effect plus 20%, and when using Crack Shot, increases the brave potency by 40%, and Stolen Brave can overflow to 120%. So you need to have these weapons in order for you to have the max potential of Prompto. Just gonna put that out there right now. For those that are initially pulling for Prompto's EX, this is what it does pre-realization from max limit break 1 to 3. At 1 out of 3, it increases the brave damage dealt with Trigger Happy by 10%. At 2 out of 3, increases the recast speed of Trigger Happy by 20%. And at 3 out of 3, or a max limit broken on the base version, increases the critical brave damage dealt by 20%. Prompto's 35 CP armor is the Prompto Fatigues, which increases initial brave by plus 110 and max brave by plus 220. His 90 CP armor is Sapphire Bracelet, which increases his HP by plus 680 and defense by 84. His Sapphire Bracelet at plus increases HP by additional 680 and initial brave by plus 110. So once you realize it, get it going. It's pretty much maxed out 680 plus 110. You don't even have it equipped, but obviously you're gonna have it equipped for the purposes right now. Okay, now looking at Quicksilver and its plus variants for Prompto, we see that just using a book will improve the EX ability Trigger Happy. It's not a bad ability at all. It's pretty much good just to kind of just get that book going on for him, but he's going to get amazing increases from here on out. At 0 out of 3, and when using Trigger Happy, Brave hits become AoE, increases the brave damage dealt by 60% when attacking a single target, and Stolen Brave can overflow up to 120% of max brave. At 1 out of 3, Prompto gets Hidden Resolution Extend attack boost up, which raises his max brave by 50% and attack by 30%. At 2 out of 3, Prompto gets Life of the Party in the King's Buddy buff, Start, which when the quest starts grants Prompto 6 turns of Life of the Party, and King's Buddy. At 3 out of 3 is where Prompto really shines. He will get a Trigger Happy Force Change plus. Say that 2 times fast, right? So when using Trigger Happy, it will increase the total brave potency by 150%. Not bad just from that alone, okay? But after using Trigger Happy, Brave Attack and variants become Overkill plus for 1 turn, which increases the party's brave by 100% of attack before Brave attacks. Brave Attack hit becomes 4, increases the total brave potency by 80% compared to Brave Attack plus, and applies 70% attack down for 2 turns on the target. That is crazy, guys. 70% to attack down, that's nuts. All right, HP attack and variants become Crack Shot plus for 1 turn, which is a 3-hit range Brave Attack plus HP attack that ignores defense. Increases the total brave potency by 110%, which is compared to an HP attack plus. Stolen Brave can now overflow up to 150% of max brave, and also deals 50% HP damage to non-targets. Telling you guys, he's getting a lot better with this. I love it. Additionally, when Life of the Party is active, Brave Attack and Brave Attack Plus become Brave Attack Plus, which is a 2-hit range Brave Attack with a potency of 100% per hit. That's stupid, guys, okay? HP Attack and HP Attack Plus become HP Attack Plus, which is a 2-hit range Brave Attack Plus HP Attack with a potency of 80% per hit. He's hitting 160% right there, guys, for 2 hits. And Stolen Brave can overflow up to 120% of max brave. Not bad, guys. This, I'm telling you, 3 out of 3 is where Prompto shines. He's gonna get so much better. And I can't wait. All right, so Prompto's bonus sphere is an A-type sphere, which is critical attack boost up long. And when dealing a critical hit, it'll raise his max brave and attack by 5% for 6 turns. Pretty much not bad. This actually is a great sphere that I would be useful for any high damage dealing unit, Aranea comes to mind, Noctis, Cloud, Squall, etc. You know, those units that really are just made for just straight damage. It'll come useful for them. Like I said, guys, he gets a ton of upgrades with this realization. So I recommend that if you go from intend on maxing him out, you know, fully out, 3 out of 3, everything, realization and everything, just for that total efficiency. So getting into Prompto's artifact passives, we have the standard here on the top. Below, we have his increases, more focus on his 2-star abilities, and my recommendation will be go for Attack 108, Max Brave 330, and Attack 108, Photographic Memories boost 2-star, or Max Brave 330 and Photographic Memories boost 2-star. Prompto increases his Brave based on his attack at certain points, so this will be useful. Photographic Memories boost also increases Prompto's attack by 5%, and they stack, so the potential of 324 attack plus the 15% attack boost is there with the right passives. Alright, so should you pull? Now for me, I'm trying to stay away from bias. I would say it depends. Prompto receives some sweet upgrades, and he does have some utility with his Star Shell ability and his Crack Shot and Crack Shot Plus ability. I would say that he can be sort of a niche character though, because he does a bunch of different things, but he doesn't quite excel in one quite area. He does have the target lock, so he can act like a tank for one turn. He does provide bravery to the party like a Brave Battery. And additionally, his EX ability hits for high potencies, and his Crack Shot ability just ignores defense. So as a standalone unit, Prompto will need other units to really bring out the potential of his kit, but that's a good thing. You know, he's a hybrid support character at the end of the day. So in my opinion, your other 2 units can be straight damage dealers or include a primary supports such as Ignis to your party. You know, one can be your primary damage dealer, and then Prompto can act as that both damage dealer and also support. So you kind of have like 3.5 characters, 3.5 units on the actual field, okay? But like I said, it just depends. You know, Freya will also be coming with this banner. So if Prompto is not your guy and Freya is your girl, you might be able to bag both EXs at least and build Prompto at a later date. For me though, you already know what I'm going to do with my boy. Prompto will be getting the realization treatment, and I'll possibly bring in a Final Fantasy 15 team comp to this fight, but you know, that's another video down the line. Anyway guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and if you're going to pull or realize Prompto for his lost chapter. I've been KDG. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thanks again for watching, and remember to always walk tall, my friends. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.